fuck?
Yeah, and you always talking shit about my dog.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48,
Wow.
built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready.
Why is the Bills
for
trading
football
this
Silver
entire
Day
fucking
as the
team?
Packers get set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. This is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Looking to throw on second down.
I'm not gonna
Receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16
Who's gonna be
yards,
playing?
a first down.
I'm gonna be playing Tommy.
I can't post a stream right now. I'm downloading all my apps to my phone. If somebody want to do that for me.
Throwing, Hundley. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got some space now. Well, fairly
Let me see.
when you're looking at guys that
Nah, I don't need that one. Where here?
at the wide receiver position.
Where my box? Get my box from your mama.
It's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blowout.
I need my charger.
No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Now put it in your phone.
Shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it?
Take it off.
Last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play call.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ito Smith.
Thank you.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Where you have the phone?
Y'all see the new challenge coming up today, didn't you?
It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
No, unplug it. I just opened it.
Ain't it just like a bracket of greatest moments or something? Ain't it just like a...
No, it was like $50 for a year.
It used to be CBS All Access.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's CBS app. It's now Paramount. It's $6 with ads and $10 a month. No ads. That's all force.
Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And they Sean gave Tommy the field.
No, Tommy.
Why that? That man think he can win a Super Bowl and then just get a force?
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage.
Did he get a force in first season? One season? But I guess that was because he was continuing to
He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one
Dude,
thing he does
chill.
best is
I could
tackle.
advance. I'm just making these checks. What is it's gonna be Packers and
Throwing on second
49ers.
down. Rodgers. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. Give him 6 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact,
No,
the
he
discussion
advances
we
hard
had with
now.
the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to
That's
either
illegal
equal or
contact.
try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They give to Dillon out of the gun, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
No, fuck that
Maybe a
shit.
little bit of a surprise to people that A.J. Dillon was selected by the Green Bay Packers, but I see the logic. This is an almost 250-pound running back who had a great showing at the Combine, running nearly 4.5 in the 40-yard dash, and his ability really shows up as games wear on. And then in the cold weather of Green Bay in December and January, how many defensive backs will want to tackle that big steamroller when he gets going downfield?
Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
The 47-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams.
How you throwing it? Oh, let's go.
And it's caught inside the 10.
That motherfucker just stood there and didn't jump or nothing.
7.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A CD, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could
He
barely
wants
get
your
a
boy,
glove on
Ghost.
him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
On second
What's the
and
nigga
goal.
you applied me about?
Rodgers
The
being
wide
chased
receiver?
out left. Now he'll pull it. Now
Yeah,
look
he
out.
won.
Rodgers
Yeah,
lost the
basically.
football. And that is going to skip out of bounds.
Yeah, he nice.
So a break there for sure.
He
They'll hold on to the
nice. I had him
possession
in
at the
first.
5-yard line.
Cool. I told you I sent it to
I
you.
told Terry earlier he needed to develop him. He don't need to trade.
So crisis averted,
Don't
but
get in
now
that shit.
facing third and goal. They'll try and run. Dillon. And he's going to be taken down right at
That
the
RPO
line.
right there will fuck you
This
up.
time able to hold on to the football, but not much room to run. Looking at this
Because
situation,
the
if you're at the
fucking
1
receiver
to
is
2, maybe you
there.
go
Look at
for
this
it from
guy.
here. You
You
can't
know,
I
son,
agree. I
fucking
think you have
RPO,
to
you
get points
fucking
in this
press X to give
situation.
him the ball.
Fourth down,
The
I
run.
don't chance it at all. I
I'm
put the
not
points
fucking
on the
over.
board and go back and regroup.
So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the
I'm glad you was watching
observation there
Chad this
because
night.
getting some points on the board, very positive
Well,
for them.
yeah.
Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score.
Tom
I
again.
can't look at that 7. I don't have Instagram.
The lead
You can still pull it up
scores.
on the
They
browser,
kick it
can't you?
away and turn things over to
No, it
their
won't
D.
let you watch a video without it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Dude, what the hell are you doing, though, bro?
About
still
set to
out,
begin their next drive.
Yeah.
The Falcons
Yeah,
offense
we're
at the
doing
line.
special.
They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4
Yeah, I
quarters,
feel
you're in
you.
good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade
Yeah,
sixes
Tommy
for
about to play.
threes, things are going to work out in your favor.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now Hundley.
Come on, catch the fucking ball. Go ahead.
Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
Julio Jones has averaged 90 receiving yards per game every season since 2013. And when you factor in that every game plan calls for them double and triple covering him, yet he's still putting up those kind of numbers, that tells you the excellence of Julio Jones.
I prefer the new playoff setup, personally.
17.
Yeah.
A 1st down carry for Smith.
And that second seed has, that first round bye has been the 11-5. I want to say it was 10-6 one time, wasn't it?
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning into a nice
It's definitely been an 11-5
you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of
they don't deserve no first round bye.
They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 42.
I feel like 12 and 14. I feel like 13 and 3 or better. You deserve a first round bye. 12 and 4. You deserve to be in the playoffs, but not first round bye. You're a good team.
God damn it. Good shot.
Kevin King with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because coaches look at these short field goals.
He's good.
Oh my goodness.
He's finally taken down, and it's a big game there. It'll turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run good for 24 yards.
One of the underrated aspects of Davante Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works on how he gets away from defenders in order to get open.
Well, my dudes ain't even reacting.
Number 12, his quarterback trusts implicitly. I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Let's fucking go, man.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to push forward. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Got a man, it's
what is that?
Complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Not what they had in mind there.
I'm doing Sienna's now.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play. And facing a 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Dillon.
Let's go, Dillon.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Where's my
A good pickup there.
senior purse?
As they get closer for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A.J. Dillon, his 4th touchdown on the year.
Y'all call these some of that
taking the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
this is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic.
Did you watch that? Did you finish watching that game, bro?
But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage, and
you saw the fucking picks they started giving me?
to the run all the way into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead is now 10-7.
Nigga, I fumbled. Listen. If you watch the whole game, it wasn't even like a minute into the game. I'm already down 14-0.
That'll be taken about a
Fuck
yard
it.
deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26.
Yeah, that thing.
Madden gonna always hit you with something. You gotta weather the storm.
No, that shit hit me crazy. Listen, last game against 7, I'm in here, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm loading up, fuck it. I'm doing some shit. I'm like, I'm gonna just throw 2 short underneath patterns, 2 pick sixes off the rip.
Interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Dog, I'm getting tired of this fumbling shit. On a kickoff return. My nigga, I'm not taking nothing else out the fucking out the end zone. That shit is getting nil. I'll march. Fuck it. I'm not.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A gain of 3, second.
No, I got. Listen. No, that's all I'm doing. Off field. Nigga, when I get fucking what's it called next week, and it's against fucking your man, he's gonna go out there. They're gonna be looking at Lamar on that option. Fournette's gonna get 4 yards of carry, right up the fucking middle. So they changed.
They have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It ain't gonna help him. It ain't gonna help him week 13.
Right.
It ain't gonna help you week. It ain't gonna help you week 13.
No, you can see him before. Listen, when you get that shit, you can see the person. What is he gonna do? Is he gonna go after the fucking running back, or is he going after the quarterback? You got enough time. And when I see them going after fucking my running back, I'm licking my chop. I am out.
They'll look to throw.
I am out.
Try to dump it underneath. Now second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
No, listen.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Cause niggas niggas gonna run it. You know, every time I play, they're gonna fucking put the option on Lamar. No rap. He's not getting nothing off. But on that play and that power drill, it's such a crease. If they not over there, ooh, I gotta get my man at least 1,000 yards rushing.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
This defense is really floating around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with
get to the outside. Get to the fucking
running game going.
Second down and goal. Hundley.
Oh my goodness. Fuck.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an
Dude,
interception.
calm the hell
just like
down.
my boy next week.
With your scheme. Maybe we should look at the defense. And
Look how many yards Gus had. No, I'm not fucking with him. He's done. Best offer next year is off season. He's out of here.
On the move, still tackled shy of the 20.
He's gone.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that.
Bitch, you ass.
No, not at all. In fact, I would
What
say
you
that
ask,
this defense
nigga?
has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent
No,
Wrong
bum.
button. Fuck.
What you want for Lamar?
Into a double It's intercepted.
Shit. If he asking for too much, dog, he, you know what I'm saying?
The good old cover three.
I seen
What you
Dak.
got?
I seen you Dak as a replacement.
Don't ever send me that.
First thing you're taught.
Never.
Middle of the field, be as deep as the
What,
deepest
bro?
receiver in any zone.
Next.
And break on the football.
Next
with his
offer.
throw And pick it off.
Hey, bro, you better chill, bro.
Nobody want no fucking Dak, nigga.
From the last drive, he'll look to
That nigga
throw.
is ass.
And the ball is
Oh,
out. Jones
he was
got hit and
down.
lost it. And the Packers pick it up. A lot of talk this week about ball security.
Yo,
In fact,
Pete,
they
bro.
added an extra period in practice to
That
be more
is
secure
ass.
with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it.
You could never
And not
must start in front of
realizing the
that,
danger
ever.
lurks while you're doing so.
I'll take somebody
And
fresh
there's
out of
your
college
result right
before I
there.
take that ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Fresh out of college has this like, it has its pros and cons,
Reminder
you know.
coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send
When
you
you
to
take a young
Jonathan
buck,
Coach
there's
Miller
always that
Crew in
potential that he
Orlando.
could
Coach will
grow
have a
into
look
something
back
more.
at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
So you go argue
Here's
that
a
case
good
with
way to
the most
kick off
quarterbacks
the
in the
drive,
league.
complete over the middle.
I feel like Dak is
Taken
ass.
down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
You ain't even got no quarterback.
Better than that.
On
Ooh.
first down, he'll drop to throw.
Better than that.
Who?
Throw here, that's complete.
I told you, listen, I'm not going to argue about the situation with you
Yeah, alright
no more.
then.
No, listen to me. Just
You a
talk to me
hater.
week 6.
You a hater.
I'm not a hater. That nigga's ass.
What Dak
He's
Prescott
ass.
do to you? What Dak
He
Prescott do
did
to you?
nothing to me.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm glad he in my division, so we can always have a chance at the playoffs. Cause he's shit.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now Edo Smith. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked
He's a
back to the
clown, bro.
19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards.
I ain't paying him no mind no more.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to
He
your
mad.
safeties.
He mad at Dak.
Behind you to the left side of the defense, but he
I don't
didn't
know,
know
Dak. He lost a bet or something one time. I don't know. That's a personal
No.
opinion.
and finishing off that
I love you too.
scrimmage.
On second down now.
Nah,
Don't
bro,
worry
you got
about
something
what I
personal. You got something personal against that man, bro.
15 for
I don't have nothing personal. I'm glad he's in our division. We always got a chance. We could start the season 0-4 and still have a chance.
First half.
It's a
Because
personal
y'all,
thing.
no, it's not.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down.
You said 2020 Cam Newton better.
Now a shotgun snap
come
as
on.
they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Adrian Amos with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the
You
question.
That's some
choking. You
shit.
probably need to stop eating for a second. You choking and shit, nigga.
Dak is some shit.
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature.
Shit throwing all these damn
Their
interceptions.
starting quarterback for this game. So they've got
I'm more scared of the football team than I am of Dallas.
Do they think he can snap it?
Because y'all got Dak.
Maybe change
That's
it
fine,
He gonna
bro.
fuck it up.
out a little bit.
You fucking
He gonna
got
fuck
to
up
eat
that
your,
chicken
you
munch.
fucking got to eat your words pretty soon.
He gonna fuck around and fuck that chicken up.
As we send you down
There's some good fried chicken already cooked. He gonna fuck it up.
EA Sports halftime report.
He gonna overcook that shit. Give us a chance to come back. For real.
I ain't worried about this clown, this perfume.
He's not that good.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are.
What's gonna happen when y'all gotta sign my man Zeke?
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
Zeke already signed. That shows the truth.
That's fine.
Down here inside the
He was signed before Dak.
12 as he's dropped
And
to
Amari.
17.
That shows the truth now.
Not bad.
At their own 17-yard line.
He's the best.
Said, I'm not
He's the best
showing
player
up.
on that team. He's the best player on that team.
Set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Right now, he probably still is. I mean, but you got Zach Martin. Zach Martin.
We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? because the defense
Who
is
better
right
than
now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
Who better than him, right? Who better
Because he had
right
a
now?
he had a
though?
bad
Besides
he had a
Zach
bad
Martin.
couple
These
games.
offensive guys, they're tinkering.
Hell no, hell
What's it
no.
gonna take to
Hell
get
no.
back on track?
Yeah, both sides
That man's
searching for
ass.
adjustments. Here's second
I mean, they
and
hand to
nine, just a
hand.
yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
He had listen.
For the catch over the middle.
He was the only person out there, man,
Only 3
keeping
yards
these
on the
niggas
catch.
afloat.
It's third down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss,
I mean,
bigger and
So
maybe
what I'm
Zeke's
saying,
worst
Zeke
season
never
was
put
this
his-
season, and Dak wasn't here.
Maybe a defender gets a hand
What I'm
in
saying.
and it pops in the air.
Zeke ain't never put that team on his back.
Receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
but a move
Oh,
Yeah,
come the
listen,
fuck on.
Listen,
and he gets us
he had that on his shoulders, my nigga. Carry the rock and stay in the flow.
Green Bay has the first as well.
He fumbled, man. Every running back gonna
But
fumble.
I'm saying Zeke looked bad this year, but Dak wasn't there. He was hurt.
So from the 39 now,
Last
they'll come
season-
up on a 1st and 10.
Defense was ass. They both were fine. You know what I'm saying? Nah, Dak didn't fucking just light it up, but he had his best. Well, he did light it up actually, but shit. If anything, Dak was the more. He was more detrimental to our success than Zeke was last season. I would have to admit that.
Because if they can't get up
Because you game plan, they was game planning for Zeke. They
Some
was the game
plays,
planning. They was game
Dak
planning for
didn't.
Zeke.
Dak didn't go out there and take him like he could have. You know what I'm saying?
They was game planning for Zeke.
I'm not
Now
talking about
this year-
2017. I'm talking about 2019.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Now this year,
Got an open man. It's
By 2019, niggas already knew that Dak and Bo Zeke are dangerous on the field. They both can hurt you. You know what I'm saying?
that's not dangerous. But my nigga,
You just
Well,
a hater.
well,
He
let's-
just a
let's-
hater, dog.
let's talk about this week 6.
If
All
you
right,
play the Cowboys, you know the offense.
we don't play the Cowboys. I'm just telling you.
It's two guys in the backfield.
Listen,
You game planning for two.
Rodgers.
you game planning for fucking Ezekiel
Zeke,
Elliott.
T, you gotta know that's not true, T.
What's your
You gotta know
name?
that's not true.
Ezekiel. Fuck you, Ezekiel.
What's your name? Tony.
Fuck you, Tony.
Tony. That's hilarious.
result there. Nice first down. Drive moving.
From Falcon territory now.
My girl been telling me that shit for days,
They've got it to
and
the
I fucking
20-yard line.
didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. But I seen that shit. Shit had me dying.
Got his man in stride. Complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
Well, Tommy about to kick off.
Perfect defense in this situation.
Damn, I thought y'all
Who?
started playing.
There was an incompletion. What up, fellas? They gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed
That
in
cop
sync,
pack. What's up?
stayed in great communication,
good?
and as he dragged across each
Hey,
That
Jason, let me ask you
cop
something,
pack.
Jason, real quick before we get started.
There he is, and passed him up to each
You have to play the Dallas
defender. Ended up
Cowboys.
making a nice play, even though it was
It is year 2019. You the defensive coordinator.
Throw again on second
Who?
down. Rodgers.
What's the names that's headlining your game?
Let's go, Funches.
And he's going to take it
Zeke.
in. Touchdown.
Dak. And Coop.
Devin Funchess.
All right, that's all I need to
You
know.
heard who he said first, right?
It don't matter. You said defenses ain't paying Dak no mind.
He ain't nobody. Listen, listen.
Is
Next
that
year,
true,
these first
Jason?
6 games,
Niggas out there
Listen,
like, oh, we gotta
no,
stop the
listen.
Zeke. Is that what niggas staying in the field room? No, bro. Like, just be honest right
Stop
now.
it.
Come on,
Stop
bro.
it. Stop it. Stop it. What?
It's good to make it 17-7.
I understand. Listen. I understand. What? Man, nobody.
And what about Michael Gallup?
He nice. I like Michael Gallup. And I like Coop. But they ain't got no quarterback.
Is out on the field. Send this one
AP, you being disrespectful, bro.
Yeah.
taken about
Hey, listen. Fuck. Hey, listen. Hey,
Last time we had
Hey.
this conversation, dog, Terry said Andy Dalton should have started.
25.
He said Cam Newton was better. New Cam Newton.
gotta
do
He
better.
said new Ben Roethlisberger.
listen.
Like, come on, bro.
The next 6 games, listen, when y'all first 6 games, tell me his fucking stats after that, yo. Tell me what the fuck he's doing. Please.
He got hurt.
Please. No, I'm talking about this year.
Terry's sitting here
He got
about to
hurt.
cause the Cowboys to start 6-0 because he bumping them.
Listen.
Terry,
Listen, I'm talking about this year.
And then
After the first
He
6
got
months.
hurt, P.
No. I know I know he got hurt. I'm talking about this coming up season.
Oh,
6
I
games
get
into 6 games. Then y'all come talk to me. Talk to me about that.
you being a crazy man.
I'm not being crazy because now listen, they are gonna be ready for him. They're gonna put him in the game.
The
plan
man is
somewhere
30.
like, at
He's
the
been
top.
in the league
Listen,
for 5
he's
seasons.
30.
It's not like he was
He's
a
ass.
1-year rookie
Right.
wonder, man.
I'm trying to figure out why we talking like it's 2017.
no, listen, that man is trash. And we'll
We
see
talking
next
about
season.
ass.
To move the sticks, it'll be 3rd and about a 4.
We not gonna even start. We not gonna even start talking about ass. If you saying Baker better than him?
Don't.
And Lamar better
he
than
did say Baker. He did say
He
Baker.
said Lamar too.
Yes, I said Lamar too.
Lamar be having some ass moments, bro.
If Lamar
Lamar
could not
definitely-
run, Lamar would be
If
on the
Lamar not
bench.
hitting
Hey,
the
but
tight end,
hey, but do he got feet?
if Lamar not hitting the tight end, it's gonna
That's
be a
like saying a
long
dog.
day.
Okay, and this-
that
and Dak-
dog would
and
be
Dak pretty
vicious if
much-
he ain't had teeth.
Dak basically a fullback when he run the ball. We ain't go. I mean,
He ain't no
you ain't gonna
fucking
credit that to
fullback.
him.
Nice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Yeah, you
Ain't
wildin',
Dak
bro.
some shit? Dak some shit, ain't
Punt 6 yards.
he? Yeah, he's some shit. You look like Dak. You some shit too.
Down and 10.
Till you fucking focus, them niggas talking too motherfucking much.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well.
That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Dillon. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask moves him closer, and now 1st and goal. They'll run now with Dillon. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Again, it'll be Dillon. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown. A.J. Dillon for the 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
They keep it with Smith on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
On first down, Smith. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd and 9, Hundley. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Dillon.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Packers!
Man, I've seen that play.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Hundley, and that'll be incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing, Hundley. The open man is Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hundley. That's complete to Smith. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 31-yard line.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have the 1st down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hundley. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
At the 27-yard line.
Back to Dillon on 1st down. Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
You need to keep
Good game,
shut
this one.
hard, son. Good game, dog.
Well, I'll do business with anybody that's trying to do business.
Hey, Ghost, you still on Madden?
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.